In the direct modeling approach, for example, you are editing your mesh inside a ZBrush or a Blender or any other software that you may like, and then you go to the scale master here, for example in ZBrush, and then you go to slider to subtool size. You pick millimeters. Sliders to ratio is on, and let's do some initial height for the model. For example, 100 millimeter. Press enter and then resize subtool. Make sure all is on. Okay, that's how it goes. Export all the tool. Make sure all is on. So all of the parts here will be exported. Okay, now move to Fusion, insert mesh, select from your local, and then pick all them, limbs, head, shell. There you go. And just hit OK for now. Check the bodies, it's still in a mesh format. In order to make the scale to size works, we need to convert this thing to body first. Okay, let's start with the head. Go to mesh, modify, convert mesh. Keep it faceted and operation base feature. Rename it. So we can delete the initial mesh. Save it first. Alright, there we go. As you can see now, it's not yet sitting on the ground, and it's not even centered yet. Okay, then let's go to workspace, modify, scale to size. By default, if you're not doing any pre-selection, the plugin will be doing the selection by itself automatically. You will pick millimeter as we intended, proportional, ground, and XY center. XY center will be centering all the models into the very center of the axis, and then the ground, it will be snapping the whole assembly into the floor here, which is very nice, and it will also move very fast. So we can see here the size Z is 111. We don't want 111, we want perfectly 100. Click OK, and it moves super fast. There you go. Click OK. Boom. That's all. Very, very convenient. So what if you wanted to do scale like the whole of the limbs? Let's do it. And then go to the modify again, scale to size. Pick the proportional. As you can see here, the Z is still 40. Why? Because it only measure the total bounding box of the entire bodies that we are selected. Y-axis, as you can see, here is Y. It is growing compared to before because the tool is now calculating from here up to here. We want every limbs to be a little bit loose so we can have a wiggle later at the printed result. Okay, select all the limbs. So 38. So everything is now scaled down. Now we can see some gap right there. Before it wasn't there. Okay, because we just scaled the limbs, now the model is kind of lifted a little bit from the ground. So what we can do is just go to the modify again, scale to size, only check the XY center and then proportional. Leave it as it is. We just want it to move the whole assembly to go down to the ground. Okay, boom, very nice. Okay, I think that will be all. Oh, one more thing. As you can see, this one is now parametric. Change to direct modeling. Everything will be very, very fast. Okay, even faster compared to the parametric modeling that you just saw. I hope it helps.